You're feeling stuck on something or scared about making some sort of change, like changing your job or going for a promotion that may be beneficial to your life, or there's some sort of negative feeling preventing you from breaking out of some bad habit that you're stuck in, some boring routine. Maybe you're just kind of fed up and you're like, I need to do something, but you have that fear. What if you could transform that fear into an excitement feeling? I'm going to share with you strategies and tips that can make it easier for you and more empowering, helping you to make decisions in your life with greater sense of confidence. So the benefit of embracing change is that it will open up new opportunities. You already know that if you change something in your life, out of the routine that you're stuck in, it will boost your confidence, your self-assurance, and it'll enhance the overall quality of your life in general. So I'm Paul Campbell, and I've done this video because I was working with someone that was feeling like they wanted to change their job, but they had a sick feeling in their stomach. So do you or somebody you know feel uncomfortable about making some necessary changes in your life, like switching a job or changing some sort of habit that you're stuck in, or just breaking out of that routine of work, home, or is there something that you know you should be doing, but you keep just putting it off all of the time because there's a feeling there that's blocking you? You're not alone, and I'm here to help you with this. I specialize in helping people with this emotional stuff where they're stuck or they're procrastinating or they have confidence issues. And I help people specifically in the workplace to overcome these challenges. And I use advanced psychology and persuasion and influence techniques to help people to make these changes at the unconscious and the emotional level. So, as I said, recently I worked with someone who was really nervous about making a career change. That's why they contacted me. And they were stuck in a stressful job. They weren't happy there. They were just doing it. It wasn't fulfilling them anymore. It was far away from where they were living. There was a job closer to them that they could go for, but they were scared to make that initial jump. There was a feeling that was just debilitating every time this person tried to think about it. So by me helping them to shift their mindset and adding a fresh perspective onto the situation and helping them to overcome that feeling, the dread that's in their stomach, to help them to change that. That's what was stopping the person from doing it. And I got the person to feel comfortable when they were thinking about making decision like it's not such a big deal, you know? And that's the feeling that's inside the person that's getting in the way. It's, you could talk to them logically all you want, but logic most likely won't override emotion. And this person, when they changed that feeling, not only did it improve their work life, but also they felt confident enough to, in the current job that they were in, they were feeling better. They took the leap, took the new job, but not only that, they felt confident enough to take the first vacation in 5 years without that usual stress. So before this person was trying to make a decision, the same thing with a holiday, any change at all made this person fearful. So think about that. How much your life could change if you faced change without being afraid or without any anxiety or fear or frustration. So let's talk a little bit about ways that you can transform this fear of change into a feeling of like growth or satisfaction, whatever you want the feeling to be. You can change the feeling inside yourself if you know how. So let's talk about the common fears first, like that most people face when it comes to change. So first, there's that fear of failure. You know, that nagging voice in your head that if you're going to do something, like, what if I mess up? What if it doesn't work? You know, what if I fail? And what if I don't like it? Then there's that uncertainty, that change, like that feeling of uncertainty of change. Because change and uncertainty, they kind of go together, you know. Change can be scary because it's like stepping into the unknown. And that discomfort that you feel in your body can push you back into your cozy little comfort zone. And let's be real, like nobody likes feeling uncomfortable. And if you're in that comfort zone, it's fine for a while. It feels great. But after a while, it's like, I'm just tired. I feel like I'm not evolving here. And at the end of this video, I'm going to be sharing with you a link to another video that will help you to embrace this feeling of uncertainty and to be able to get into the state of mind like you're thriving through uncertainty and looking forward to not knowing what's going to happen next, you know, like a child when you're excited and adventurous. Like someone said to you when you're a kid, don't you dare look in that cave over there. You'd be like, what cave? That feeling, you know. instead of going, oh my God, what's in it? And you start feeling like you need to know what's going to be there, and you create a negative picture in your mind that creates negative feelings about how it's going to end bad. And this video that I'm going to show you after this, so you're going to click on the link after this video, but watch this one. This one's important. They're connected. It's going to guide you through looking forward to uncertainty with a sense of curiosity and adventure. So definitely stick around till the end of this to really get a concept of what we're covering here in this video. This video is important because it will add value to the next one. And all of these videos, they're called long form content. And if you watch long form content, you're going to be a better student because you're going to be stacking the deck in favor of you developing a positive mindset. If you're watching short form video, which are great to a certain extent to get tips, but to develop this mindset, you really have to study it and watch this kind of stuff. And I'd advise you to watch my videos because what I'm doing is working and I'm applying it to my own life. So I'm not just telling you what to do. I'm doing what I'm telling you to do, and it's working for me and it's working for the people that I work with. So here's the deal. If you let these fears control you, you might miss out on some amazing opportunities that could lead to incredible experiences and even some major success. So you might be procrastinating and putting something off that you know you should be doing. That feeling's getting in the way. And on the other side of that feeling is these new opportunities that you can't see when you're in fear, because fear doesn't let you see opportunities. All your mind is doing when it's in fear is like, how can I get out of here? I need to get out of here. I need to escape. That's what it's doing. My job is to help you to let go of the fear, to get that feeling out of the way, because that fear is like a horse that's leading a carriage. And if that's the horse that's leading the carriage is fear, it's going to be a very uncomfortable ride and it's not going to go the right way. Whereas if you have a different feeling, a different horse leading the way, like confidence and motivation and excitement and novelty and adventure, that's going to be a completely different experience and you're going to end up in a completely different place. So when you're considering changing something in your life and you think about it now, what's the feeling that you get? Now, this is just, there's a lot of people that feel these negative feelings. I'm not saying everybody. Some people might be watching this video and going, yeah, I'm grand. Like, I love it. I love change. I love doing new things. This video is not for you. This video is for the people who have that fear of change. So when you think about change, what's the feeling that comes up in your body for you? And many people, for them, it's like, it often feels like you're about to step off a cliff into the unknown. The thought of changing a job or going in and asking for a promotion or starting up your own little business or even stepping into a promotion that you've already got or just breaking out of like a comfort zone that you're in can feel overwhelming. Feels like stepping off a cliff. It's that knot in your stomach, that voice in your head saying, what if it all goes wrong? And let's face it, a lot of us prefer the safety of our routines and will put off and procrastinate about making any changes in life because it feels too unfamiliar and too uncomfortable. And for me, it's kind of like similar to being on holiday and wanting to jump into the swimming pool and it's really hot out. And that initial jump in will be like a shock to your system and it's uncomfortable. And a lot of people just go ahead and jump in. I do it now, but before I didn't. I was kind of like, I'd sit at the edge of the pool and I'd kind of have to psych myself up. And sometimes you might even find that you're avoiding getting in. You're just kind of dipping your toe in. And it feels so uncomfortable, that little bit of uncomfortable feeling. It's outside of your comfort zone. And you decide it's too cold and you're thinking to yourself, you know what, I'm just going to leave it later. But in that moment, there's part of you that knows at a deeper level that jumping into that pool will define the rest of the holiday. And it will define how good the holiday will be if you just go ahead and just jump in. It's going to be a better holiday because you'll be in the pool. And at a deeper level, that you'll adapt to the temperature. That when you get in there, there's the initial shock and then you're fine after that. That logically, but it's not logic. It's this feeling, this picture that you have of just that moment when you jump in, the uncomfortable part. That's what you're holding in your mind. And that's what your body's listening to. It's listening to your mind. It's eavesdropping on your mind, thinking, this is terrible, this story that you're telling. Like, I'm going to jump in there and I'm going to be shocked. Why would I even do that? So there is a part of you that knows that if you do jump in, after a few moments, the pool will feel warm again. And it will pass. You'll pass that threshold of discomfort and you'll start to adapt to the new environment. But that. And that everything will feel good. And that's why you jump in. you know it will add value to your life, and you know it will feel good. And from then on, when you jump into the pool, every time you jump in from that point on, it doesn't feel so bad, you know, because you've passed that threshold. So for me, making decisions and that feeling of change and doing something new, for me, it's about keeping that long-term outcome in mind and knowing that once you pass that threshold, you'll feel a sense of achievement and a new sense of novelty and a new sense of adventure. And that's the picture and the feeling you need to cultivate within yourself now. And what the next video is going to do, it's going to get you to let go of the fear of uncertainty. So it's getting what you've already got inside of you out of the way and then putting this new kind of concept in. The next video kind of covers a lot of this stuff, but it's more geared towards helping people to see uncertainty differently, you know. And when you're making these positive pictures in your mind, like of how it's going to feel afterwards, if you keep doing that and make it be specific, like make it clear of how you're going to feel afterwards, and be persistent, because a lot of people just try it once and then put it off and procrastinate. If you do that using those images in your mind, you're just using the images as a tool, so that when you're going to make the decision in your life, like let's just talk about jumping into the pool as an example, you see yourself on the other side of it going, this is great, and swimming around in the pool and having a great holiday. And you keep doing that to the point where your body hears you and you start to feel how you're thinking. And then your thinking starts to influence your feelings more. You start to feel how you're thinking and you start to think how you're feeling. And you have this loop process that happens where you're storing up this, like a kid when they're going on holidays, they're like, I'm going to go on the slide, we're going to get in the pool. This is before they go. And they're all excited, you know, and that's the energy that you need. You're using the images in your mind as a tool to store up positive feelings instead of the old way. Because I guarantee you, I know when most people are struggling with these issues of change, fear of change, I guarantee you they're making bad pictures in their mind, or they're not making any pictures at all. That's when you procrastinate. It's like, it's not exciting enough to do it. So why would I even do it? I'll put it off. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll start next week. Because there's nothing motivating inside of you. You can't see a clear outcome. Some people have a fearful picture. What if it goes wrong? What if people judge me? What if I don't like it? That's going to motivate you in a totally different way to not do it. So you're using the positive pictures to stir up feelings in that moment before you think about taking that leap, to the point where you can feel it, and then making the positive picture and the positive feeling the driving force behind your decisions. This is what I help people to do. If someone's stuck in a sense of fear, I just help them to elicit a positive, intense experience. And then I create a positive outcome. I attach the two of them together and I guide them through it. And then eventually when I get them to think about the problem again, it feels different. So this is the secret. Maybe you want to watch this video a few times just to get the gist of it, and then watch the next one and then come back to this one and, you know, get a sense of the other videos that's available that I have all around, based around the same concept. So by creating a clear picture in your mind, your body will start to feel positive, and you can use that energy to take the next step without having to wait, you know, without waiting to feel good. To feel good, I'll feel good after I've done it, because let's be honest, nobody likes waiting either. And I'm always thinking, why wait? Why not make the pictures in your mind now as if you've already done it? Create that feeling in your body now, and then make the decision to take that leap. So let's discuss how to put this idea into action. I've prepared a valuable resource to help you to further your journey of embracing change and overcoming fear. I highly recommend you watch this video, because it's going to help you to thrive through uncertainty, to let go of the fear of the unknown. It's titled The Life-Changing Concept That Eased My Clients' Fears. I tell you in the video why I called it this. And this video will provide you with insight of how to embrace uncertainty, complementing what we've just discussed here, and offering you a practical mindset to transform your life, to transform your way of thinking. This resource is available on my YouTube channel. It'll be linked at the end of this video. And you can also get access to many more helpful materials by visiting my website. If you go to my website and you scroll down, you'll see there's a place there to register your email, and then you can log into an app that will give you access to some really good videos that help you sleep, help you to be in the zone, help you to coach yourself through a problem. There's all sorts of videos there, help you to let go. There you'll find this wealth of content specifically designed to help people with work-related stress. but it will also help you to overcome fears. If you just have fears in general, or you want to embrace some sort of change, you want to sleep better, you want to thrive in your life and your career. Remember, change doesn't have to be intimidating. With the right mindset and the right tools, which I'm sharing with you here, it can be an exciting opportunity, and it can feel like growth. It can feel like you're evolving instead of like this terrible thing called change. It'll feel different. It'll feel more like possibility. So take the first small step today. Watch the video and begin your journey towards becoming a more confident, change embracing version of your own self. And here's a quick recap of what we've covered. So we discussed the common fears that are associated with change, such as fear of failure and uncertainty, and I help you with uncertainty in the next video. We compared that feeling of change to jumping into a swimming pool. Just think of that when you're making change in your life. It's that initial uncomfortable feeling, but ultimately it's rewarding at the end. You know that if you do it, and it's getting that mindset, you just know. You're not just kind of like, I'm not sure, oh my God, what will happen? You know that when you're in that moment, that if you're really good at telling stories in your head, you'll store up better feelings in your body and you'll take those leaps quicker. And we also emphasize the importance of visualization, visualizing the positive outcome to motivate yourself to change, to make the outcome clear. It's not a real outcome, it's just a tool to store up feelings. And we introduced a video, which will be at the end, that you can use to come to peace with uncertainty as a tool for growth and adventure, which will be explained further in the next video that's linked to this one. And by using this concept, you can approach change with more confidence, and that will definitely open up more opportunities to growth in both your work life and your personal life. So if you're ready to take the next step, then watch the life-changing concept that eased my clients' fears. The video on my YouTube channel, it'll be linked here at the end of this. This video will give you a simple approach to how to totally transform how you feel about the unknown. And if you're ready to keep improving your life and your mindset, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Share your biggest fears about change or a situation that you're struggling with to embrace this new opportunity that you want to take, but you're kind of stuck on something, whether it's about switching careers or if it's for a promotion or you're just breaking out of some sort of routine that you've been stuck in for a while. I'm here to help. Your comments that you leave underneath could inspire other people that are facing similar challenges, and I'll personally respond with some tailored advice for you, and I might even make a video on it. So don't forget to follow me for more practical tips that will improve your life. And if you're feeling stuck and you need some extra support, visit my website to request a free discovery call with me. And during this call, we'll discuss exactly how I can help you to overcome the fears of embracing change. And just like I've done for many other people, help them to change their life with a bit of one-to-one coaching. If you want to do that, together we can transform uncertainty into excitement for new possibilities. So I'll see you in the comments and in the next video. Thank you for watching.